This is part 2 of the Introduction to Java Graphics lesson. In this part we are going to install a picture into our panel. If you haven't gone through part 1, please go back and do so, as it's necessary for you to get the project set up correctly. What I've done at this point is I have grabbed a picture off the internet and I have put it into the root of the First Drawing App project that we created in part 1. My image is called thepic.png. I would suggest, to make it easy for you, that you stick to PNG or JPEG type files, graphics files, when you're working in your projects. So I just went into the internet, found a PNG file, saved it, and then I pasted it into the root, which means the main level of the project folder. So this is the First Drawing App project, and my picture file is right at the root. So going back to my project, I'm just going to add a couple of lines here, and this should now work. I should be able to draw that picture in the screen. So after the drawstring code, I'm going to add the following commands. Now, I'm going to go away from the document, because the document talks about putting the image at the root of the C drive in your computer drive. However, I'm going to suggest we just use the image that's at the root of this project. The main reason for this is that if you write this program and then you move it to another computer or you give it to a friend, if you've given a hard path name to your image that's somewhere other than the project folder, that program's not going to run. So by putting our images in the root of the project folder, we can have them with us wherever we have the project. So my file is called the pic.png, and if I go back and look, I'll show you again. So here's my project, and there's my file, thepic.png. So thepic.png. So what this says is, create a new object, an image type object, and we're using this toolkit that helps to work with images in Java. And we're saying grab the image that's in this file name and link that to the image. Now I'm just going to draw the image on the screen. So I'm using the G object, so the graphic object. I'm doing a draw image of the image itself, the picture that's associated with that image object, starting at 0x0y, which is the top left corner. And this command called this just means this item. You just need to use that. You'll learn more about that in grade 12. So if I run this, it's drawing the picture at 0, 0. Now, you may think this is not 0, 0. You think 0, 0 is here. But if we look back in design mode, we see that the panel actually starts there. So it's 0, 0 for the image, or for the panel. I'm drawing the image there. You'll notice I've overdrawn the line in the text. That's because it drew the line first, then the text, and then the image. So if I don't want to overdraw that, I can change my coordinates. So if I run that, it draws that in that order. If I wanted to draw the line or the text afterwards, I would put the graphics commands before the line and the text commands. So if I take these two commands here and put them before I draw the line, okay, sorry, let me put that image back to 0, 0. So it drew the picture, then the line, then the text. So it draws and it renders things on the screen in the order that the commands execute. Okay, that's the finish of this Introduction to Graphics demo.